make sure you're subscribed to Jerkrispy.
Anyways, what's up, y'all? Show some most does the most. Go back in that video. The internet switch up on the Adrian. Damn, how they switched up on the dude? That's the Walmart guy right there. That's the Walmart guy. You know, stayed to getting kicked out of Walmart, and somehow, some way, he going right back into a different Walmart. How many Walmarts you know from down there? Damn. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. It's gonna pop on the screen. We're on the road to 500. And let's see what's going on with this, man.
What's going on, everybody?
Just so you know, he's not gay. Just so you know, just to clear that up. Wait, are you guys from here?
Hey, put it down.
Don't get physical. We'll beat your ass. Don't get physical.
So a niche YouTuber from a niche corner of the internet has recently been hit with the corny allegations. And I'm not going to lie, it is very funny. Now, to be fair, I know a lot of you guys aren't going to know who I'm talking about, but that YouTuber is the Adrian Harding, and he comes from an era of YouTube called the Mic'd Up Cult. A little history lesson for you niggas is that around 2020 to 2021, there were a group of YouTubers who would go around and just do shit and vlog it. Think of dudes like Jadion, Loaf, obviously Adrian, Kendrick Curry, Ama HD. All these guys would do stuff that could range from pranks to just being a public nuisance. But during that time, we were coming off the pandemic, so niggas were definitely living vicariously through these creators. And good for them, because guess what? Most of them niggas got hella bread. And one of those guys was the Adrian Harding. And I heard he be going by DH2, so I guess it's fitting that I'm making a video on him. But in the outstanding 26, these days he's been called corny. So I'm here to figure out why. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so the whole Adrian Harding situation started because he's finally going through the process of the internet switch up. And it's really just part of being a content creator. And honestly, when you get switched up on, sometimes it can be valid and other times it's just your turn to be cooked by the internet. But in this case, I think it's a little bit of both. Because you see, with Adrian Harding, after seeing everything, I can definitely say I see the criticisms are valid. And because these criticisms are valid, people have taken it to a point, it low-key does start to feel like bullying. It just goes back to the fact that the nigga did things that make you say, okay, I understand it. But the first thing that was on the chopping block was how Adrian treats kids.
Grown man, don't push on me.
Well, you're not moving.
Yeah, I'm a grown man. Don't
get out of this room.
Don't push on me.
Every one of you, get out of this room.
I ain't lying to you. We used to still watch the Adrian like back in 2023 mixed with 2024-ish. I think I low-key fell off of him a little bit, but I think, bro, because I don't know. It was like, bro, it was just, I feel like editing and trying to hurry up and rush and put videos out. That's what I was trying to do. I was like, yeah, I was getting long form videos from him and then all that. I was just trying to hurry up and get pushing videos. So that's why I ain't been like watching videos of King Came Up. It's been a minute since I watched King Came Up. So like this might be the year we go ahead, bring them back and, you know, start putting them back on the channel and stuff like that. Cause like, I'm really, most of my videos has got to be long form or a little, sometimes short, but mostly it's just long form videos. And some of y'all sit down there and watch it, and some of y'all don't, and it's what it is. But you know, eventually people like out of nowhere just, they be like, great video, I agree with you with this and that, and I read comments and stuff like that. So I appreciate for all the people who really, you know, do all that, you know, do what they do. So yeah.
I'm not to itch my cheeks in front of everybody. Say, gotta look comfortable.
Hey, this private.
Yes.
You're trying to make a video real quick, okay? We can come back.
This dude.
Hey, what's your name? Sierra. What about if I snap you? Yeah, I'm going to jail.
These clips are crazy, okay? But before I talk about them, just keep in mind how the caption brings up the fact that Adrian is 25, because this is a reoccurring thing when it comes to all these clips.
But that,
and making fun.
He be joking like that, but like he don't know. Like sometimes his joking is like going a little too far with it sometimes.
of D'Adrian. Now, regarding the actual insane clips that we just seen, I just want to say I don't necessarily think D'Adrian is a PDF, because if you go to the comments, they're baking the hell out of this dude. I mean, if you keep scrolling, it's genuinely one of the craziest switch ups I've seen, because a few years ago everybody was riding for this guy and he was even linking up with the baby. But before you make your opinion, let me show you this as well.
Sorry, my son, he on the spectrum. Khakis on, with the khakis on. Yeah, yeah. This is what I live for. Yeah, pack her out. Hey, the Heezy is OD. Wait, which way? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go now. Wherever you want to go.
So I think the main takeaway is that D'Adrian is probably just comfortable around kids. Not to say that as a grown-ass nigga, he should go around at his big age joking about kidnapping them, but there's just not any proof that he's a PDF. I just think he's super immature because, mind you, he was talking about itching his cheeks. That nigga is tripping. Now, the next thing is also very reasonable criticism, and it's just the fact that D'Adrian is low-key just a nuisance to people, and this consistently happens at Walmart, and that's how he went viral initially, doing Walmart pranks. Part of why this is being so heavily critiqued is because people are pointing out the irony of a person becoming a millionaire by harassing the people who are working a 9 to 5.
Oh my, he is struggling against the wind right now. What's going on, Nick? Or should I say my Nick guy? You know what I mean? Oh, a Luber. You a freak.
Shit.
What's going on, everybody?
Now, when I see these clips of D'Adrian, it actually reminds me of Jadion, but specifically when he stepped away from prank content. And at the time, I felt like he was tripping, but after growing up, I do get what he was saying. And he's low-key the antithesis to D'Adrian. I remember this had broke the internet at the time because Jadion was making so much money. Maybe it was because we were coming off COVID and the normalcy was changed forever that we gave him a pass, but honestly, some of this content is pretty corny and does disturb people. And with Jadion, rather than staying in the position he was and making hella
we watched a lot of Jadion. When he was going to that furry con, he went to did this, that. Now he's like a predator catcher now. He's like catching other dudes doing what they doing and stuff like that. And it's like 50-50 he actually catching them or stuff like that.
The public, he decided to pivot and just move on to something that matched his age. And that's basically the crux of this D'Adrian Harding switch up. They feel like he's not acting his age. And if you're a 25-year-old millionaire who makes content that at times can be at the expense of someone's peace, you know, it's gonna make sense that people are gonna call you out on it. But it is a little whiplash because it's the internet switch up. Where were these same people back then? I think a big part of why he's just now getting switched up on is just the fact we're growing up. And in growing up, we realized that D'Adrian truly is the Walmart Grim Reaper. That's what they're calling him. They're saying he's the Walmart Reaper. And do you know how embarrassing that is? If someone calls you the Grim Reaper of anything, you need to understand you are doing far too much. This next thing is my own personal gripe, but I've seen some clips of him having kind of unsavory interactions with people.
Been mad about the headband. No, I don't care if you fuck with me or not. But I'm saying, you did it short since you slapping who in that shit?
I slap you in your shit, bro. I don't play like that. Stop fucking playing me, bitch.
Why didn't you slap me? I was right here. I turned for you.
I slap the shot.
Niggas this close. That's what I'm, and you see how I turned for him? I'm like, okay, if you want to slap me, niggas right here. Got his headband over his cornrows. You suck. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Just so you know, he's not gay, just so you know. Just to clear that up.
I think, not gonna hold you, I think D'Adrian, this is a crazy take. I think D'Adrian is really the first person that start making people like rage bait. Not like, I'm not gonna hold you. I think he the real reason why people start rage baiting and clipping and all that. So I mean, it could be true. Cause look how he just rage baited this dude this whole match over here, bro. Dude about to slap him and talk about, I would slap you.
Slap the shot, niggas this close. That's what I'm, and you see how I turned for him? I'm like, okay, if you want to slap me, niggas right here. Got his headband over his cornrows. You suck. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Just so you know, he's not gay, just so you know. Just to clear that up. Wait, are you guys from here?
Hey, put it down.
Don't get physical. We'll beat your ass. Don't get physical. No, I'm telling you. No. Don't get physical. We'll beat your ass. I'm telling you. Okay, that's cool. Don't get physical.
Now, my thing with both of these clips is that when you look at them, D'Adrian is a content creator and he's low-key tripping. With the couple, I understand that the man put his hands on the camera, but the woman also said don't record us. And when you just think about the fact that an average person probably isn't trying to be involved in a random YouTuber's vlog, I feel like you can be pretty sympathetic towards them. Not saying niggas should have put his hand on the camera, but it just goes back to the fact that you have a creator versus a non-creator. And as a creator, it's kind of on you to navigate these interactions with respect to the fact that these people never said I want to be on camera. You feel me? And as for the basketball players, as a former hooper myself, if this guy D'Adrian was really just rage baiting and trolling and egging this player on, it's just like, come on, dude. And it's not even just the fact that he be egging people on, but it's that reaction he be having. Like, bro low-key starts getting a little tough, talking a little crazy, but you're egging people on. How do you provoke people and then have the audacity to react that way? It's just unsavory, my nigga. And like I said, it just goes back to the fact that this guy is a millionaire. He's a millionaire harassing people. And maybe it's also the fact that we're in pretty trying times. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel like part of why D'Adrian got this,
I feel like everybody is like growing up and eventually it's probably grow out that phase of doing stuff at Walmart. Because everybody had one point at Walmart just doing crazy things at Walmart and down there getting kicked out or doing like stupid things just to have fun and then run out of Walmart, bro. Like, they have like people still to this day probably still for Walmart. We never know. We never know.
Switch up is because us as people, as consumers, as viewers, we're at a different place than we were in 2021. We're coming off a pandemic. We were stuck in the crib. We're seeing niggas go outside and just live life. Niggas wanted to see the world, and that's what this content provided. And now that we're kind of out of that mode and niggas are going through it, you know, employment's hard, and you start seeing a millionaire go and harass people and then talk crazy after provoking them, nigga, I'm side-eyeing like shit. And then I just want to go back to my comparison with Jadion. He left the public disturbances behind while D'Adrian didn't. And as D'Adrian gets older, niggas are going to clown him more and more. And you just have to ask the question, should a grown man be making jokes about kidnapping kids or disturbing the peace? Or even rage baiting presumably high school basketball players? Probably not. But since he does, people are going to cook him, call him corny, bring up when he graduated, and it's going to be rationalized. But that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions.
Yeah, but anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow on social media, dip up on the screen, 1 road to 500, and I'm out.